welcome to the FMSL podcast, episode 44. I haven't thought of a title yet. So, I am glad everybody's back. I'm glad everybody's well. No, I haven't shaved my head off. It's just disgusting. I've been grafting all day. So I've decided to wear a cap for the first time ever, and I'm really self-conscious about it. So Chrissy will surely make me feel worse with his hair. I'm glad everybody's back. I'm glad we're doing the podcast. It has been a week. I was at Oasis last week, so I promise I will not mention that too much. So we didn't get to do a podcast. I thought Chrissy might have done one on his own, but I don't think he actually knows to lock in, which isn't ideal. So we'll sort that one out. Further ado, I think Chrissy is back and can join us. So please welcome to the stage, Mr. Christopher Rowe.
Yes, I can join you.
Whoa, hang on, what you got?
A little out.
I've got Coos. You've got it's the shit Madry from Aldi or Lidl.
I think so.
Aldi or Lidl, yeah.
It's quite nice actually.
It's much better than this factory brewed in Carlin's factory. No, man.
Yeah, a couple of things. Yes, I don't know how to log on to StreamYard. 2, let's have a look at your haircut. Let's have a look.
It's not bad, right? It's not bad. It's just, it's a bit minging.
And if I'm a bit thin, mate, that's a bit thin, isn't
it? You can see where it's getting worse today because I'm wearing the hat. But I've been grafting all day, so I've been grafting all day in the garden, so.
So you can have thick, wavy locks like me, mate. But anyway, and 3, did you go to Oasis? You didn't mention it.
I did, yeah.
Well, did you have a good time?
I live my life in the city. There's no easy way out, so I had to go. So. The days just moved so fast for me, And I've spent loads of time in the sunshine, and now I'm just trying to slow it right down. Sorry,
yeah, okay.
You regret asking that now. You regret asking that.
Let's just slide away from that conversation.
Yeah, right. Let's roll with it. So, back to the kind of bit why we're here. So, we haven't done a league update for a while. We've listened a little bit to what other people have said, and definitely not Joe, because Joe was the only one who actually messaged about it. But we'll listen to everybody but Joe. We'll listen to the actual listeners, and we decided to talk about what's happened in the week prior and the week that's gone, not what's happening in the next week, just to kind of give it a little bit more reality, because we sometimes forget what's going on. So
we do.
Chrissy, we do have a conversation that we need to have a talk about. And I didn't notice this, and I didn't know anything about it until I did the whatchamacallit about 50 minutes ago. The screenshots about 50 minutes ago. So we do have some breaking news over in the Premier League.
I wouldn't call it breaking news as such. So
how long has it been like this? You say a week, you're gonna get glassed.
It happened in the first week. So in the first week of the league games, which technically was last week. So there was a little issue involving a certain team. I'm not going to say names because I don't want to out the person. I don't want to sit here and be like, oh yeah, he got caught, which he did get caught again with a certain OP, if I say it, corner scenario.
We all know.
That is also found in the FM World Cup from a certain Indonesian who smashed it. Been shared all around the world. It's quite popular. We did have a little issue before, and he was sort of warned because he is relatively new to the league. He's not like your veterans, like your me's and your you's and your Jakes, and do you know what I mean? People have been in there for years, but just drowning in pussy. But yeah, so yeah, he did get caught again. Not caught. See, I hate to use the word caught because he did do a boo boo.
How much Bluey have you been watching to call it a boo boo?
It is a boo boo, the boo boo. But yeah. So he's had to have the point deduction. He's got the ban, not transfer. He's got the fine for next season, the last window, which is a bit of a shame, but it's not that much.
So just to confirm, that person that we are, we are not saying names of, but it's very obvious. Do they have a ban like other teams would in the window, or is there no ban?
There's never actually a ban per se for
Just a very big
downloads.
fine.
Just a big fine. I don't think it's too big. I think it's like 15, 20 mil. Which I know that sounds a lot of money, but
That's
in
more,
FMSL
that's
terms,
more than what I can guess for a fucking player. So yeah, it's quite a bit.
Yeah, it's mainly about the point deduction.
Yeah, so let's just rip the band-aid off.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody can see it, and we'll run through the league table. I'll run through it as normal because Chrissy's trying to be the admin of admins and trying to be all, respectful. So we'll run it from back to front. So we'll run it from bottom to top, so we all know what's going on. So at the bottom is Fiorentina on minus 21 points. We got Valencia on 0 points after 2 games played. Napoli, who I thought would do a little bit better, started off slow. 2 games played, 0 points. Them teams do both have 3 games to play this week. I'm not making that up.
Yeah, 3 games. Yeah, 3 games.
Yeah. Then Steve's West Ham. I've actually filled in for Steve in the last 2 weeks. It's been interesting.
Hang on, did you play yesterday? No, you didn't play yesterday, did you?
In cup games from last week.
Okay. That's fine.
It's very interesting. He's actually got a very decent squad. Vahalovic scored he scored a hat-trick and then didn't do fuck all the next game. It's a bit like watching Goikarez in reverse. And then we got Marseille, who is now Mohamed Yoda. He is returned. I don't know if
Yoda is back. And can I just say, I had a game against him earlier in the week. He's such a lovely lad. He knows his stuff. I did win, but it's great to have him back and in the league. Yeah, I'm really happy. Shame to lose Rashmat, but he had to leave due to family commitments and work and stuff like that. So, yeah, hopefully we'll see Rashmat again down the road, as you would say. But yeah, it's nice to have Yoda back.
Yeah, it is nice to have Yoda back. Moving on, we got Magnus. He's got 2 games, of course he does. He's 2 games played, 4 points. He's one of the only undefeated in the bottom half. Then we've got Rennes, Fenerbahce, Chrissy's Crystal Palace. After 4 games, Chris says Crystal Palace.
So yeah, the first game I played was against Liam. As you can see, Real Sociedad, he's right up there. It was a close game. It was quite unlucky. He got me on the break over the top. Good goal. Can't knock it. It finished 1-0. It's one of them games. And the other game I played, Shane turned him over 3-0. So it was like the either ends of the, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. But yeah, it was 2 different games. And then obviously I just said I played Juda Marseille 1-2-1. And the other game I played, ironically, was against Fiorentina. So he beat me 6-3. There was nothing wrong with the tactic. There was nothing out of the ordinary about it. No corner tactics. Even though, all right, there was no corner tactics. So I'll give him that. But he did score 2 corners, one after the other. I thought it was a replay. I generally watching the game thought it was a replay. It happened so quick. Same side, same near post, same goal. But yeah, the other goal, I actually played really well. I actually had a higher XG. To score 6-3 doesn't represent how the game went, but that's sometimes. But yeah, 2 wins, 2 losses, not bad.
What
Zero goal
can you
difference.
do? You still got one more game to play, so
Yeah, yes, I do. Against Steve, ironically. But he can't play till tomorrow now.
well. Then we've got Villarreal, Danny's Gladbach. I didn't think they would be where they were. Can't lie.
There's some good
Danny's pulling
wins.
off
Good
some wonders
wins.
there. And then we've got Aston Villa, Real Sociedad, who I did predict would be quite high this season. And the how many £billion team now?
I don't know. I lost
6,
count.
7, 10, 13 £billion team. Newcastle are top of the table. That is the only time this season in real life and in FMSL. I hope I'm ever saying that because it will be untrue. Yeah.
I mean, he's had some good games. You can't knock him. I do like Joe. People put shade on him for his dealings in the window, but it's a tactic and it works well. He's played Napoli and Gladbach, won both games. And who's he played this week? Villarreal. All close games, really, but yeah, he sits top of the table, fully deserved. Be interesting to see how he gets on for the rest of the season.
Yeah, that would be interesting. To be fair, I'm interested to see how Liam does this year. I think it could be a great one for him. Kingsley Koeman's just signed for Al Nassr.
I think we've got to the point now in FM24 where everyone sort of knows how the game gets played, and there is a lot of luck that comes into it. I mean, I've been high flying with is it Nance? Do you know what I mean? Worked my way up through the leagues when we had such big league, 4 league, so to speak. And now it's getting tight, but I'm happy that I've managed to stay in the Prem and keep giving people good games.
Yeah.
I've not managed to. I should tweak it, but I can't be fucked. I'm happy where I am. We're playing good football. Just keep rolling.
Yeah.
Keep rolling, brother.
Rolling. Well, we'll look at the National Football League as it is, and it's pretty disappointing, to be honest. It's we don't even want to really read the table out, do we?
Yeah, we do. I want to.
You can read it out.
Let's start from the bottom as per Premier League. Atletico Bilbao, Wesley. He said in the group this is his worst team. I mean, the stats don't lie. 5 games, 5 losses, 0 points, 19 goals conceded. I don't know what's going on. Andy, though, never disappoints, not far behind, but he has 2 points, 2 draws.
Yeah.
Frankfurt. Now, this one, don't sound shocked, but when you don't do as much business in the market, you do fall behind. I understand that Danny Gladbach did hardly nothing last window, and his team looks good. But Udinese,
anyway.
Cam, what's going on?
You know what? The football's there until the final third. And then it's just... and it's not like I've got bad players in the final third either. It's just one of those where people aren't putting chances away, and I'm kind of at this point where I'm like, well, you know, I did have a deal arranged to sell Gyökeres at the end of the window, and I was happy to take Raspadori. But Steve can't count, because you know how people from Coventry have like 4 fingers and 1 thumb on the other hand, and 5 fingers and 1 thumb on the other hand. He kind of miscounted and he forgot about the other thumb. So, it was what it was. I know I've upset the one viewer in Coventry.
How could you?
But he's disappointed me so much, and I'm just trying to find a way to get him to work. I'm going back to the old system this week and seeing if it'll work and I'm dropping Odegaard, favour the system because it just doesn't work. I can't fit him in the system. I need the system to
Odegaard?
work. So yeah, so I've had dropping
After all that last window,
I'm dropping. If it doesn't go well this week, he's back in. But the system needs to change. Like I can't try and fit. I've got too many show ponies and I've only got one trailer. Do you know what I mean? Like there's only so much I can do. There is only so much I can do. So I mean, I've dropped Archie Gray. I dropped Archie Gray last week. I was dropping Frankie de Jong the other week. Like it's time for Odegaard. Next, it's Xavi Simons.
Oh,
do you know what I mean? And Goikarez and like I'm trying to work it out, and it's just not going well. But I'm not that fussed. Like as long as I don't finish bottom, I'm not fussed.
Yeah, you can't get relegated.
Do you know what I mean? As long as I don't finish bottom or bottom three, I don't really mind. But I would just like the thing is, sometimes the football's exquisite. Like I'm watching it and I'm going, "Far, this is good." And then sometimes I'm going, "What is going on?" Like simple passes. There was one where my latest game, because actually I should be on 3 losses, I believe. Because I've actually already played this game versus Stuart.
You literally did the screenshot.
Yeah. No, he did the screenshot.
No, I want about for the table for this.
Oh yeah, but I've only just like twigged now that it's Stuart.
You said about sometimes you play exquisite football.
Yes.
Do you use play out from the back?
No, I try not to because I've got a real real thing about this, right? Playing out from the back is one of those things where I just go, I don't know. I don't know, because if you play out from the back, right? Sometimes like look at my back line, right? I've got that Diogo Costa in goal. Pretty decent sweep keeper. Pretty decent. Not amazing, not Edison level, but he's pretty good. Yeah? Pretty good.
Yeah.
Best goalkeeper in the game. Then you've got at left centre half. At left centre half, you've got Gravadiol.
Yeah.
At centre back, you've got well, even then, or Calafiori, right? Calafiori, if you put him at centre half. Or if I'm playing 2 at the back, it's Diamande in the middle. So, yeah, and Diamande, like, great. Like, he's a great centre half. Can play with the ball. So even if I play Costa in goal, Gravadiol, and Diamande, right? I've got Archie Gray or Frankie de Jong sitting in front. If I play the ball out the back, the ball is going to stay there. Play out from the back is the worst thing in Football Manager right now, because people are losing the ball, especially in versus mode. Chrissy, you know this. You lose the ball constantly. You lose and lose and lose the ball all the time.
Yeah.
Stupid passes. Like, I mean, I did this amazing passing movement all the way up the pitch. Odegaard's playing behind, or he was playing like attacking midfielder or whatever it was, and he just passes the ball half a yard into the middle of fucking nowhere with no passing to space on. And Archie Brown's nowhere near him. Goikarez is nowhere near him. He just sort of passed it into nobody. They went all the way up the other side. Literally, his right back ran all the way up the pitch and scored. Literally ran through my whole defence, not one tackle. What can I do? Like, there's literally nothing I can do, so I've kind of given up now.
That's what I was saying about play out from the back, because I've started to, I think, with player instructions, if you've got two ball play midfield defenders, do you really need play out from the back on?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Because it sort of conflicts in the But anyway, let's carry on with the update. So Galatasaray, same as me. Play 2, lost 2, 1-2, scored 8, conceded 8. But he's sitting right down there. Leon, very disappointed at the moment how they're going. They're scoring goals, they're conceding goals. 5 games played, 2-1, 3 lost. They're sitting just below the playoffs. Leipzig in it. Lazio, sitting around mid-table, doing quite well. Furman, I expect him to do a little bit better, but it's still early in the season. Leipzig playing very well.
Yeah.
I played him in the cup. Lost. It was a good game now, so I can't complain. Wolves, nice to see Craig up there. Very nice. +3 goal difference. Played 5, 1-2, drawn 2. Nice. And this is what I love. This right here, the Hungarian beast, Ballant, is up there. 4th. Love to see it. Love to see it. Ajax, John, who both was our favourite to win it. Couple of draws there. I think games that he should have won. Bit unlucky. And also, I called it at the beginning, my dark horse, Darren, Lil, look at that, played 4-1-4.
I know, it's quite cool to see.
I played him in the cup and I beat him on penalties, I think it was. But it was really a really close game. And he's telling me that he's changed a few things. And yeah, it's nice to see him turn around up there. And someone else top of the league. We did not speak of his name.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say. He's top of the league after saying, in 6 weeks' time you'll not be saying that and all that sort of stuff. Well, come on, Darren! Come on, Darren!
He called it though. He did say.
He did, but he's boring, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's boring. I agree.
So, moving on to the cup update. We'll run through this as quick as we can. So we've got. I don't know if these games haven't been played.
Nah, this is next week.
So,
but obviously, yes. Last week was the last 16.
Yes, it was. So, running through it. We also should have this as Monaco, so Liam versus Simon. Liam won that round. I don't know what the score was. You might be able to help me there.
Yep, 2 seconds. Cameron.
It
was 4-2 to Real Sociedad.
Lovely stuff. Then we have
Simon hosted
versus Wolves.
And the $1 billion team lost to Wolves 3-2.
$4 trillion team lost to Wolves. Love it. Then we have Borussia Mönchengladbach versus Atalanta.
And Gladbach won 2-1 against Atalanta.
That is fantastic. Then we have Fenerbahce versus Fiorentina.
And Fenerbahce won 3-1.
Bravo, good sir. So we move on to Aston Villa versus Udinese.
Looks like a close game here though, Cam. Aston Villa go through on penalties after a 2-2 draw.
Yeah, I refuse to talk about that. Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on.
It was bad. It was horrendous. Do you know when things couldn't get any worse?
Yeah.
They did.
All right. Okay, let's move on. You said you don't want to talk about it.
I've got trauma. So then we have
flashbacks.
Lazio.
Yes, Cam, and here Ajax win 2-1 against Lazio.
Fan-dabby-dozy. So we have Lyon versus Rennes.
And we love to see it. Alan's Lyon beats Jake Rennes 2-1. What a result.
That is fabulous. And then we have Crystal Palace versus Brighton.
Yeah, the M23 derby, as they call it. And it was a slobber knocker of a game as Crystal Palace beat Brighton 4-1. 4-1. 4 goals to 1 goal. Come on.
If anybody from Football Focus is watching, or what is it? What's it now? Is it Football Focus? That's all.
Yeah,
That
on
was
BBC
what
it says
in the
it.
BBC. Yeah.
I
No.
think so.
What's the one that's on it? What's the one that's on like at about like 3:30?
I'm not sure.
Final
I don't
score.
really watch
Final
it.
score.
Final
If the people from
score.
Final Score are watching, me and Chrissy are available, £100 each, and
Couple of
probably
beers.
a couple of beers. Yeah, we'll come and
Yeah,
do the
beers.
discussion.
We'll come do it.
Mansfield 1, Gateshead 7. We're coming
Gateshead
happily
7.
there. Yeah, that's never happening.
No.
And a quick FMSL Copa del FMSL update. The teams for next week in the last 16, because we're trying to keep this under half an hour, which isn't going to happen.
No, hang on. This was these games are this week. These games are this week.
So they haven't been. So the results haven't been put in yet.
Some of them have been played, some of them haven't. I don't want to sit here and go on about it.
Well, what we'll do is we'll just say the games that are there in the last 16, and if there is a winner, you can shout it out. So Marseille versus Aston Villa.
Aston Villa won 3-0.
Lovely stuff. Valencia versus Atalanta.
No game.
It's yet to be played. Fenerbahce versus Athletic Bilbao.
Fenerbahce won 3-1.
Fuck for that. Jesus, that would have been embarrassing. It's got Haaland and all. So we got Fiorentina versus Real Sociedad.
It's not on there, but I'm sure Real Sociedad won that.
Okay, lovely stuff. We then had Leipzig versus Eintracht Frankfurt.
No game.
And then we have Rennes versus Villarreal.
Villarreal win 3-0. Yeah.
What the boys?
The
Then we
boys.
have Wolves versus Lille.
Top of the table clash here, Cam, and Lille come away victorious 3-2.
Well done, Darren. Well done. And Napoli versus Newcastle. Newcastle United versus Napoli.
It doesn't get much better for Craig John Don, unfortunately. Newcastle win that 3-2.
You had me so high and so low.
Sorry.
Like,
I know, I'm sorry.
You pushed me right out, but you pulled me right back in.
No.
You know? And that's what you just did there. So, to round up this last week of FMSL has been drama, downloads, and excitement. However, is next week's, installment of the league gonna live up to the hype? Is somebody like Niall going to be a rock and roll star?
No.
Or is he going to have people saying something?
Right. Nah. I thought we got over the Oasis stuff.
Nah, I couldn't help it. Right, so couldn't help it. So, Chrissy, your track of the week.
Yeah.
Would you like to explain it?
Yeah, so hopefully people will think before they cheat. A great song by Gary Underwood. It's a white girl summer. Let's get it on. Scratch some cars up. Live your life. Don't take no shit.
I want to say one thing about this song. Now, if this song was written by John Mayer or any other artist in America in the early 2000s, right? They would be called a creep, a psychopath, a fucking stalker, anything. But since it's Carrie Underwood, I will totally let it slide, and she can key my car any day of the week.
Yeah, cool. I agree.
I don't have a car, but that would be great if I did. And the track of the week, since Chrissy kind of made it a white girl summer.
White girl summer. Let's go.
Was About You Now. And this is going out to Victor Gyökeres. Sort yourself out. this is all about you now, right? Okay, sort your fucking cell out, sort yourself out for us, for the family of Udinese, for the families of the children that Chrissy's got hidden somewhere. Please sort it out.
Yeah, Victor.
Would that get them released a little bit?
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too. So, I was actually, do you know, right? This version isn't even my favorite version. Because it's not the version that I remember being a kid. The version I remember was on iCarly. Miranda Cosgrove. Guy, I was a kid when that came out. I remember that
I know.
more.
I was like, yeah.
They both came out at the same time. It was exactly the same. Like, they released it in both places to see which did better. Weird. I don't know. The 2000s were a crazy time. But
they were.
They were. But that is it, my old friend. So, it's been a journey.
Short one. I like that.
Nice short one. It's weird.
Cheers,
I don't like it.
Oh, shit.
Cheers. I don't like a nice short one, but it's different, I'm actually off to a festival tomorrow, and you really made me think. I had put another song, and then he said that one, and then he said, "You always do something local." So I changed it because I'm so nice.
All right, thanks. I really appreciate it.
So you didn't feel left out.
And the rest of the country does. No, thank you. I'll always have a white girl summer.
Nah, next week I've already got my song pick. TS12, baby. TS12.
Taylor Swift 12. Yeah, we're going full white girl summer.
We're going full white girl summer.
Full white girl. All right, sweet.
I don't know.
Cheers, Cam.
Maybe unwritten. Don't know.
Good tune.
But thank you very much, Chrissy, and hopefully, as long as nothing is planned for both of us next Friday.
No, I'm free. I think possibly.
That's a score podcast next week, bank holiday.
But we're gonna have to have a podcast soon. We need to talk about FM26.
Yes.
What's gonna happen?
I want a little bit more information from the admins themselves. So I think I'm gonna have to put together a few little interviews for everybody to have a listen to, including one from our big leader who is in secondment at the moment, Mr. Heenan and Mr. Hodgson. So we will see what happens there. But thank you very much, Christopher.
Cheers,
stick
mate.
around for 2 minutes. I will see you soon.
Yeah, see you soon. Cheers, buddy.
Sorry. Thank you. I know I cut you off. I'm sorry. I love you. I'm sorry. So that is the end of the FMSL podcast. We've kept it short this week, as you've asked for, everybody who wasn't Joe. Thank you very much for watching and tuning in. This has been About You Now, because I'm not going to say the other one. Episode 44 of the FMSL, or as we like to know it, the Football Manager Super League podcast. I've been yours, Cam. The Southern guy was Chrissy. And as Noel Gallagher says, see you somewhere down the road. Take care.